मैथ्स, फिजिक्स और केमिस्ट्री के प्रॉब्लम कोई भी सॉल्व करवा देगा, पर क्या लाइफ के प्रॉब्लम्स उससे सॉल्व हो सकते हैं? अगर आप सही मायने में लाइफ को समझते हैं तभी ये पॉसिबल है। और फिक्र की बात ये है कि लाइफ जीनी कैसे है, ये किसी स्कूल टेक्स्ट बुक में नहीं पढ़ाया जाता। So once upon a time there was a guy named Rohan, handsome, talented guy, loved by his family and friends. He had everything in life, all materialistic things that one could think of. He was very close to nature, not physics, but nature. So he used to go to a place nearby. So this guy, Rohan, somehow fell in love with a girl named Simran. So whenever they both got time, they used to go to the same place and walk along the banks of the river. Both of them were doing well in their respective careers and were thinking to get married. But suddenly, one day, changed Rohan's life forever. He got to know that Simran met with an accident and was in a critical condition. Doctors tried their best, but she could not survive. Rohan totally broke inside. He just could not imagine even a single day without Simran. This was not what he had thought. Dreams shattered and there was darkness everywhere. Rohan truly loved Simran, so he decided that he would end his life. So he went to the same place that was very close to him. Rohan and Simran used to walk along the banks of a river. Those days, memories, he was getting a flashback. He was thinking about the beautiful days spent with Simran. He could not control his tears. He cried hard. Finally, he decided to jump into the river and end his life. Rohan knew how to swim, but he decided that he would not make an effort to save himself. The moment he dived into the river, he realized that these were last few moments of his life. He felt death. And this was the time to leave the world. And this was the time to say goodbye. A final goodbye. He could not breathe. He had no vision. He had no desire to live. Now, while Rohan was counting his last breath, suddenly something happened and Rohan decided not to give up. He could not end his life this way. He could not be so weak. So he fought back and tried to save himself. What came to Rohan's mind? He was thinking that he cannot change what has already happened. He cannot change that. But if I try to end my life, will that be the solution to the pain that I'm going through? Suddenly the memories of his childhood, his parents, his sister flashed before his eyes. He started to think that he had everything in life. His father struggled so much to give him a royal life where he enjoys everything. He could not have asked for more. The pain is there, but ending his life, he thought about the pain of his father, mother, and sister. His death will end their lives. His death will snatch their purpose of living. Is this the right thing? Yeah, there are moments in life where you think that life is not worth living anymore. But take a moment and think upon. Whom are you punishing? Can you be so selfish? Just to relieve yourself from pain, you can make lives of so many people around you who love you. Can you make their lives miserable? Just because you want to get out of this pain and just because you are timid and you don't have the power to face the situation, can you be so selfish that you ultimately decide that, ठीक है, हम तो चले? Can you think of the pain that you are causing to people who love you? You are making them suffer. Sometimes there are instances where students score less marks. This is just an example. There are instances where students score less marks. Can't even imagine, like they think of taking their lives just because they could not score that much as their parents expected or as they expected of themselves. They could not do that well. Whenever you think that this is the end, it's not the end, it's actually the beginning of a new phase. Completely new phase of life. It's your choice. Either end it or start with a fresh new beginning once again. Decide for yourself. So that was all for today, and I hope you liked the video. If you do, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I'll be back with my next video. Till that time, do not forget to take really good care of yourselves.